Clay and I are having lunch at Sonic today. We both got a cheeseburger, and y'all, this hurts my heart because the bread was so good. But I'm not gonna eat it. I'm just gonna eat this part so that I can be low carb. But I sure want that piece. Don't I sound like an addict, y'all? I'm sitting here acting like that's cocaine or something. Laying there, I'm like, oh my God, I want it so bad. That's so stupid. But it is reality. I crave them carbs right there. Oh my God. Y'all, I might have been sitting up at the Sonic lusting for this, the bun off of my cheeseburger just now. But instead of eating it, like for a while I was eating, that's why I got fat again. But Clay, these birds know my car, don't they?
They do.
When I come up here, they go, oh, there's that lady that throws us stuff to eat. But see, there was a period where I was eating the bread, and they were like, wait a minute, Heifer, where'd our bread go? So now that I'm back on my diet, y'all, I promise there's black birds down here under my car, and I'm just gonna feed them this. I'm gonna tear this bun up. I'll have 900 birds over here. Everybody be going, what the heck? Here they come. When they start coming, turn it and film, Clay. I saw one that just flew behind this white vehicle. Yeah, they're like me. They love these carbs, and so they don't eat bird seed. They come over here and they bring their little fat booties over here and eat this bread. I shouldn't be throwing it to them. I should be throwing them seeds and stuff. But hey, we all gotta have a treat every now and then.
That's right.
And these birds, like one bird comes, and like 52 other birds come, and yeah, they have to fight over this bread. I don't see them coming as much today.
Maybe they flew away.
When they start seeing me throwing this out, I've seen 2 fly over, so
Yeah.
I think it's blackbirds or something.
Do you like this lichen? This lichen color?
Yeah, it's pretty. And Clay didn't eat all his French fries, so we're gonna throw our French fries out there too for the birds. Don't you know people are going, what is she out there littering for? They're going, look at her, she's just throwing shit out right and left. Do you think they're saying that, Clay?
No, I don't know what they're saying.
Me either. But you know the birds. I wonder if they smell this or if they see it.
I think they see it more than they smell it.
I don't know. Do birds smell?
I don't know.
I'm about to sweat, so I got to hurry up because I got to cut some air on. Y'all, yesterday.
Did you see that crazy lady? Birds. Look at the color of the bird lady.
What was I going to say? Yesterday, I had to, your fingers all in front of it, Clay.
Sorry.
Yesterday, I had to put the heating pad on to get my old numb feet warm. And today, you see the sweat running down my face? So, I don't know what of that Clay filmed. He just big old finger in front of the camera. That's okay.
What is that? What?
I didn't want to make nobody mad. Look, I'm sitting here smelling these French fries, y'all. Do you know how bad I want to eat these French fries and lick the salt off my fingers? There. Now the birds will have something to eat over here today.
Stop it?
That's it. Y'all, it is 45 degrees. What is with this cold? I'm not complaining. I'd much rather it be a little bit chilly than a little bit sweaty. But it was like sweaty yesterday, and now I got this big sweatshirt on today. We're going to get some breakfast. We can't decide if we want to eat it Cracker Barrel or IHOP. But yeah, my keto-flu is still raging. And I forgot about this. Somebody commented on my Instagram to drink pickle juice, and I think I've read that someplace else.
Because your salt is low.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because I haven't had, like, I love salt, so I eat a ton of it. But this week I've had none. You know, like, because I'm not eating. Well, I had boiled eggs a couple of days, but I just didn't put it on there. Cause
I love pickle juice.
Yeah, to me, to eat salt is like a fluid. It makes you retain fluid, caffeine too. So I just haven't had any of that, hoping to get off to a good start. And I weighed before I left the house, and I have lost 10 pounds, y'all. This has been, tomorrow will start another week. So it's been 1 week and I've lost 10 pounds. I know that's really a lot of weight, but when you're overweight to start with like me, you can drop that fluid, you know, that water weight real quick in the beginning.
It's raining.
But yeah, so
Fucking 40 degrees and raining. I got tomato plants out.
well, why, will that hurt it?
No. As long as it don't frost. Who knows?
Is it supposed to?
I don't know.
Yeah, Texas weather, y'all, is... we don't usually have this kind of weather this late in the year, do we?
Well, it's usually a cold front come through, kill every damn peach in the world.
This late, though?
Pretty late.
I don't think so. I never.
Hell, it snowed one Easter.
Easter ain't always in April, though, Dan.
Well, this is
Most times in March.
This is just barely out of March.
Yeah.
The damn weather don't know it's March.
Yeah. And if I'd have said just the opposite, he would have argued with that too, because that's his thing. He don't care what's getting said. He's just going to argue the point. Right? Watch him say no.
That's horse shit.
He knows I'm right. So I hopped on, y'all. Look, I'm sitting here looking at some tres leches pancakes. Do you know how bad I wish I could suck one of them up both of my nostrils? Oh, not really. I'm just playing, but it's like crack. Get it? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have bacon and eggs, but that's what I really wish I was having. You found what you wanted, Clay Man? I am headed. Let me tell you, I've had a crazy morning, y'all. I got it. You know, I've had the keto-flu. I felt like dog dookie. Well, here's a tip, and I had forgotten this. I did this the first time I went on this diet, but because like the very first time I went on it, I had this keto-flu like this. And the next times, like when I would get back on the wagon after falling off, I guess maybe I hadn't done like terrible, so getting back on it wasn't real hard on my body. But this time I was literally, I mean, I was shoveling in that, you know, that little whatever, what's the little thing of ice cream, the Ben & Jerry's Americone Dream, y'all. It's my dream. I love that shit. I was eating one of those every single day, and we were buying the box of we call them drumsticks. I don't know what anybody else calls them. It's a ice cream cone with some ice cream already in it, and you know what I'm talking about. And I might be having some of them too during the day. But I was foregoing food. Like I wasn't eating any food. I was basically eating ice cream and ice cream cones. That would be my meals. I'd wake up, I'd have an ice cream cone. At lunch, I'd have some Ben & Jerry's. For snack in the afternoon, I'd have some Ben & Jerry's and an ice cream cone. For supper, I'd have some Ben & Jerry's and an ice cream cone. So that's all I was eating, and it caught up with me. I was doing terrible. I gained 28 pounds back. I was retaining a shit ton of fluid, and so it was hard on my body to get back into the swing of things. My body was going, wait a minute, what in the hell are you doing? You went from feeding us Ben & Jerry's all day every day to like drinking water. What the hell? No, and I was doing more than drinking water, I'm doing more than drinking water, but that's what my body was seeing. It was going, wait a minute, where'd the Ben & Jerry's go? So it's been hard on my body. But, and see, I got sidetracked, forgot what I was telling, I'm sorry. Drink you some pickle juice. It's the salt that your body, that's hurting, making you hurt like that and feel so bad. Because, you know, when you eat processed foods, you're getting a lot of sodium, and your body needs that salt. And so I drank that. Somebody, I think her name was Simply or Keto Christy, or I can't remember what her name was, but she reminded me on my Instagram. I probably done said this about 52 times, but anyway, I just want to make sure I point out somebody that tells me something or where I get an idea. I don't want to just steal their ideas like I know other people are doing, and that's kind of annoying to me. It was really annoying in the cake world. It's annoying period to me, but anyway, so I just want to make sure I acknowledge that that's where I did know it from the first time I dieted, but I completely forgot about it this time, and I was suffering until she posted that, and I was like, oh my God, I remember that. So I went and drank me some pickle juice thinking this may or may not help. I don't know. It helped a lot. But the next day, I didn't drink any, just to see. I thought, well, actually, I kind of thought that one day would be enough to get me over the hump. No, the next day I felt terrible. So the next day, I drank me some more pickle juice, which was yesterday. And today, I took me a big old guzzle of some pickle juice again. So, girl, I got an ice box full of little lonely pickles in there. They ain't got no juice on them because I drank all their juice off of them. But I feel better. I feel 100% better. I feel so much better. That's why I started this story. I got out this morning while Dan and Clay were still asleep, and I got in my flower bed, y'all. I had gotten some potato vines and some pansies or something. I don't know what they are. Pretty flowers. And I had put them, I was going to plant them, but the day I got them, the ants had just taken over that little flower bed. So I had to wait and get me some ant poison and poison the ants, because I knew the ants would just eat those flowers completely up or whatever, ruin them. I don't know what they do to them. So I got the ants killed out of there, and Dan said, no, don't put them in the ground yet, because we're going to get one more frost. And I thought, oh, Jesus. So I just sat them in the ground in their little containers in the flower bed where I wanted them. And I knew they needed to be planted. So I jumped up this morning to get out there and plant them and water before, the day came on. Because, this Texas sun, even though it's only 71 now, even though it's maybe in the 70s, this Texas sun is no joke. So I knew I was going to lose them if I didn't get them planted in the ground. So I'm over there. I planted 5 containers of potato vines, and then I had a big pink pansy pot right in the middle of it. I picked that pansy pot up, y'all. A damn snake was under there. You think I didn't shit my britches? Well, it's early in the morning, and my back, like in the morning, I take a dose of medicine in the morning. I take a dose at lunch. I take a dose at night. Well, my morning medicine hadn't quite started working yet, so I couldn't do no jumping and hollering. So I kind of stood up fast and jumped back, stepped back, and I was like, what the hell do I do? I ain't got nothing. I have nothing. I was, just digging in the dirt with my hands. I have nothing in it with me to kill this snake. So you know what I did? I just set that pot back on that snake, went back in the house. I went and told Dana, I'm like, there's a snake out there under that pot. I mean, if you'll go get it, I'll plant that. Y'all, I done dug all up in that flower bed with a snake up in there with me. And to me, all snakes are deadly. I'm sorry. I know animal people think that's crazy. I can't help it. I'm scared. I'm scared of a picture of a snake. I am scared. I'm so scared of a snake. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. I found that snake this morning. Then I go out in the chicken pen to feed y'all. I hate them. We have one chicken. We had 2 chickens, Thelma and Louise. Thelma is mean as hell. I mean, oh, she's so mean. That's why we built them this giant, Dan built them a giant chicken pen, but we had to put a divider down the middle of it to keep them away from each other, because Thelma pecks the shit out of Louise's head and she'll have it all messed anyway. So we've had them separated. Make sure I took my car out of gear. So we've had them separated. Well, Clay came in. He went to feed him for me the other day when I was feeling bad. He came back and he said, is Thelma supposed to be over there with Louise? And I jumped up. No. Thelma, Louise is, y'all, her little, she, from before, like when we didn't have them, she had picked her comb, like, she used to have a whole comb like Thelma does. Now she's only got a piece of one because Thelma picked it off. And her little old comb, y'all, was just bloody. The feathers around her neck were just hanging there. She had been, I guess she got over there sometime in the night. She had been fighting. They're fighting chickens. I mean, I hate to admit that. Dan didn't realize that when he bought them. But they're fighting chickens. And if somebody needs a badass chicken, I got one. She's mean as hell. Louise is as calm and sweet as can be. Thelma, mean as shit. So she had pecked her head, and y'all, if I had it in me, I'd have wrung her neck and eat her for supper, because that pissed me off so bad. Like, I've given you this nice place to live. I feed your fat ass every day, and you're going to come out here and peck this one, like, till she bleeds? What is that? Anyway, she had, I had, like, there's just, like, this much space at the top, like, of the divider we put in there. Well, she figured out she can get it through. Anyway, it don't matter. So I go out there, see, I don't know where. Okay, anyway, that's where I was going with this. I went out there. I can't remember where I was going. I was talking 90 miles an hour. I went out there just a while ago to feed the chickens, and my hair got caught. Like there was some like limbs fall. We have it's completely, they're completely enclosed. Nothing can get to them. And so it's like chicken wire on the top. Well, limbs, there's a tree up above it, and limbs and stuff will fall on the top of it. Well, like a limb was sticking down out of there. It caught me by my hair got caught in it. About snatched me bald-headed because I didn't know it got caught, and I was still walking. It's been one hell of a day. Now I'm about to take myself up in here in Walmart and fight these crazy folks to try to buy some groceries. Y'all. Okay, guys, I just got back from Walmart. This is what I picked up. This stuff is my low carb stuff. This stuff is stuff we'll both eat, and then this stuff is not low carb stuff. That's for Dan and Clay. I picked up some more, some pita wraps and some more of the Joseph's lavash bread. I picked up this. I've never had this before, but it is very low carb, so I'm going to try it. It's cheese and prosciutto. I don't know what that is. It looks raw. It better not be raw and be mad. Anyway, yeah, I got that. Some chicken breast, some coconut milk, unsweetened coconut milk, more of the Kool-Aid, and I picked up this flavor for the first time, tropical punch, but my normal flavor that I really love is this one. I got some pickles, some heavy whipping cream, some grilled chicken and some fajita chicken, some sausages, cauliflower, avocado, bacon, cream cheese, some cilantro, some limes, that's avocado, some grapes. They didn't have the purple ones that I like, but I just got a few of these. Some salad mix, chicken broth. Our cat, y'all, we're terrible. She loves the juice off of tuna fish, so we buy her that. Some black beans, cream and chicken soup, tomatoes, pork chops, black pepper. I bought these for Dan. I could eat them, but because of the seeds, I'm not going to. But I think he'll enjoy that. Some corn, then some chips. Clay wanted some chicken biscuits, and then I got them both a pizza. They like this stuffed crust DiGiorno pizza, and I'm gonna make them some tortilla soup. That's what that mostly is for. And then I picked up, y'all, they had this stuff on clearance. I've been eyeballing this shirt and this shirt. I've been wanting it ever since they came out. This one is on clearance for $9, and they only had a few left, so I picked that up. This one was on clearance for $5, so I picked that one up. No, for $7. And then this one was on clearance for $5. This is a cold shoulder. Y'all know I love a cold shoulder shirt. This one is too. Well, this is not really a cold shoulder. It's got whatever that is. This is a t-shirt dress. Now, it wasn't on sale. It's just regularly $10. But it's a cold shoulder, and it's really cute too. And then I got some jean capris. They weren't on sale, but they're only like $9. They weren't on sale, but they're like $9 something all the time too. So maybe I'll do a video trying these on. Let me know if you'd be interested. Anyway, yeah, that's what I got at the store just now. Where are we headed today, man?
Home Depot.
Home Depot. We're on a mission to hunt a faucet for Clay's daddy. It's got to be a certain faucet, and he thought he could. He had looked it up and saw it at Home Depot, and he wanted me to run get it today. But when he pulled it up to show me what he wants, it says they're out of stock, and he needs it like by in the morning, because that's what's on the books to get done tomorrow is that shower. And I'm like, if you'd have just said something last week, I could have ordered this off of Amazon for next to nothing and had it here waiting on you. But he's got so much stuff going on, he just can't think ahead like that.
Them old folks are, they want it done right now, like yesterday.
Clay's right.
That just takes me out more than anything when you're doing a job like that. It's like, oh, we're not in a hurry. Oh, but we want you done right now.
Can you tell that stuff pisses Clay off?
God damn.
Don't you want it right this second, or he's gonna be mad at you.
That's right.
He's gotta. People gotta give you a chance to get it
That's
done.
Right.
Huh?
They don't realize how long it takes. You know, like, it could be anything. They want to porch built. Oh, I can build a porch, but it'd be 2 weeks to get done.
And they say okay, but by the end of the 2 weeks, they mad because it took 2 weeks. Yeah.
But don't expect me to do it in a hurry. I'm not no He-Man.
Yeah. We do all we can do. That's all we can do, right?
That's right.
So me and Clay are going to go hunt this faucet down and see if we can't come up with it for Dan. Or what?
Your glass about to pop me out.
My what? Oh, my glass is shining in your eye?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me move it over here. The sun is shining on the lid of my cup.
I think I should have moved.
My new pink cup. And it was poking. Clay was about to shine his eye out. These glasses are a pair of the ones Kim sent me, and I love them. They're rose gold. Oops. And they have the name Q-U-A-Y, I think, up on one of the corners. I'm not sure. I'm stopped at a red light. Let me look. Yeah, Q-U-A-Y is up in the corner, so I guess that's the brand. But they're awesome. I love them. Thank you, Kim.
One day I want to try to find me a tattoo parlor, just like fill the ink back in.
My man is wanting a new tattoo, y'all.
Well, I don't need a new tattoo.
I know none of us need them, but we sure do want them, don't we? I
well,
want one too.
I just want the ink filled in. I don't really.
You want the ink filled in? On what?
On the tattoo. It's like.
No, that looks nice.
Well, I just mean like on this one. The color on this one kind of.
It was supposed to fade like that.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I think. I don't know.
Oh,
it was supposed to be all black?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I just want to fill in.
You don't fill in that barbed wire. You want it filled in?
Well, you can. I mean.
Yeah, you can, I guess.
I just saying it. I don't know.
You see, we're having a difference of opinion. I don't care. It's his arm. He can get whatever he wants on it.
No, I just saying it would just look better if it was filled in.
You think it would look better?
Yeah.
Have you seen some that's filled in?
I mean, I see a lot of people that go on like tattoo parlors on YouTube. They like this with the color.
And they have it filled in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They say it hurts worse than the first time they got it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that shading hurts at all. To me, the lines are what hurt.
Yeah. This part hurt, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. You got around that sweet meat. Clay's talking about right here on his arm. And I can't imagine. I bet that hurt a lot. Let's see. On mine, the only place that I remember any of mine hurt, I don't remember any of mine hurting like, oh my God, I can't take it, except on my back, my lower back, was my hip. He got around over on that old tender meat on my hip.
Oh.
And because I have ribbons back there, it's like a little skinny ribbon. When he would do one line and then like do the other line, because they were so close together, they felt like he kept running over the same spot over and over. And I was like, okay, you just had to move out of that spot, go work somewhere else, and then come back, because it was like the whole way across my back. So we had a lot to do, but I was like, yeah, get off of that sweet meat for a minute. I said, I don't smoke a cigarette, or I'd ask for a cigarette break. But you got to get off that sweet meat. And if I weren't 51 years old, I would have 50 more tattoos, because I absolutely love them. I probably would never do any, you know, I don't know how far out of my clothes I would take them. I would love to have like a complete sleeve. I would love to have that. And I mean, even at my age, I'm still going to get it. It's just a matter of affording it, because to me, it's something that when I have nothing else that needs to be paid, I'll go get a tattoo. And, you know, that's random, you know, in a family that, well, for us it is, you know, other people may have extra money. We don't have a lot of extra money, but I would I'd be covered. I just love them. I love tattoos. And I think I must have passed that on to my son.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's bad, y'all. I took Nicole for her first tattoo. I took Clay for his first tattoo. And the only reason I didn't take Cameron for hers, I would have, but she kept telling me she wanted a tattoo on her hand. And I kept saying, absolutely not, none on your hands, because I knew she was going to have to get out into the job force, and I didn't want her to have a tattoo on her hand that might hinder her being able to get a job, because I knew the market she was going to be looking in. And I knew the world was changing and tattoos were more accepted, but at that time it was just barely. And so her and her best friend at the time went to Austin. They were graduating and they wanted to go down there as like a little senior trip type thing. And I said, okay, even though she'd never been away from me and I was scared as crap to let those, because it was just two young girls going on their, on their own. And they went, and like probably the first day she was there, she texted and she goes, well, I got my tattoo. And I was like, okay, where did you get this tattoo? And she said, on my hand. And I went, I was mad. Oh my God, I was mad. Because I was like, how in the world would you, because I had explained to her why I didn't want her to do that. And it wasn't that, anyway. So I said, send me a picture. Y'all, she got her initial, which is a K, in the webbing between her thumb and her finger, and it's teeny tiny. And I was like, oh my God, okay, whatever. I thought she'd gotten this big, I don't know what I thought she had gotten, but she just got her initial on there. So I was like, whatever, I don't care, that's fine. And then I felt bad for being mad. But she'd never said that. She'd never said, well, I only want a little K about this big. So whatever.
This one took no time to do, but this one took forever.
There was a lot more detail in that one.
Because the time you weren't in there when he did, were you? No.
I went. I took you both times.
I know, but you were in that little room.
Yeah, no. JD took you in there to his little room. I love JD. That's the man that owns the tattoo place where we go. I just love him. He's so sweet. He comes across as really gruff, but he's not. He was the one years ago, probably 15 years ago. I was in there getting some of my work done on my back, and when he was standing there, like the guy was working on my back, and JD was standing here talking to me, and we were just talking, and I said, JD, I really want lip liner. And he had advertised that he did the cosmetic tattoos. And I said, JD, I really want my lips done. And he said, absolutely not. And I was like, why? I mean, seriously, why are you going to sit here and tell me, no, I cannot have my lips done? And he said, because it's your lips. And I said, and I'd like liner, And he said, no, people pay good money to get lips like yours, and we're not going to fuck them up. And I was like, oh, what do you mean? He said, if I were to make one wrong move, it's on your face for the rest of your life. I'm like, so why will you agree to do it to other folks, but I can't have it? He said, you just can't have it. So he wouldn't do my lips for me. Yeah. And I'm glad now because, times change. The colors of lipstick that you want to wear are different. So I get it. Thanks for looking out for me, JD. Should have looked at the address closer. Oops. I have on some not high heel, but like platform shoes, and it's a little difficult adjusting without slamming us through the windshield, because if you follow us, this car we've got, the brakes are amazing. I could probably blow down there real hard and stop this car, couldn't I? Quite. I go stop the car, because you just barely look at them and they'll throw you out of the front window. Speaking of sore toe, y'all, this is so stupid and gross. Me and Dan follow this guy on oh look, Clay, this car's from Colorado. Let's catch a ride back with them. You think they'll let us go back with them?
No.
Me and Dan follow this channel on YouTube. It's called Toe Bro. He's a podiatrist, and he works on all jacked up toes. Y'all, we love that. Them old, and Sandra Lee, Dr. Pimple Popper. Oh, y'all, we live for that shit.
How y'all watch that not be gross?
We live for that shit. Oh my God. But now, right now, y'all, listen to this. I had watched, I don't know how many seasons of Call the Midwife. And then they took it off of wherever I was watching it, and so I didn't get to watch anymore. I don't remember what happened, but I didn't get to finish watching the seasons that were out. So I just renewed our Netflix. this is so crazy. You know how like when the bank sends you a new debit card, everything you've got that comes because we do a lot automatic payment of it on everything off of those off of the card. Look at their azaleas, Clay. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Traffic's tight right here, so I can't take my eye off the road. What was I saying? Oh, and Netflix was one of those things that I needed to update my card information on, and I just kept forgetting. So we haven't had Netflix in months. And so the other day, Clay came in there and said, you know, I sure wish we had Netflix. And I was like, you know what, Clay, come here. I'm gonna fix that for you right now. So when I fixed it for him, I thought, well, let me get on there and just see what's new on there or whatever. And I found Call the Midwife. And so I started watching it again. Well, I watch TV laying in the bed on my computer. Dan watches TV. Used to, we laid it in the bed and he watched TV and I used earphones to listen to my computer because he listens to his TV so damn loud. But now he's over in the other living room, like where it used to be my bedroom. I'm in the new bedroom in peace and quiet watching my show. Well, I noticed he starts cutting his TV off and coming to bed earlier than normal because he's watching Call the Midwife with me. So now, like 2 or 3 days ago, I've been binge watching it, and like I was watching it during the day. Well, he watched it with me like that night, and then the next day I watched some more during the day. And so when he came in from work, he said, where's our show? Put our show on. And I said, what show? He was meaning Call the Midwife. So he's gonna be, you think he'd be mad at me for telling that?
No.
It's a good show. I love it. It is about having babies, but there's a whole lot more storyline to it than just having babies. And it's set back in like the 60s, late 50s, early 60s, and you know, we just both love that. And so now I can't watch it during the day because he comes in and watches with me at night, so I can't get ahead of us during the day. Every night, y'all, he's come in and said, put our show on, put our show on. He don't even watch his TV no more. He comes in and gets straight in the bed with me and watches Call the Midwife. So I think we're on season 5 and there are 7 seasons, so we're gonna cry when we get to the end of season 7. But I've got some when people mention, like in the vlogs and stuff that I watch, when they mention a show that they like to binge watch, I put it in my notes on my phone because I want to go look it up, because we may like it. But I tell y'all, there was this one, what was that show, Clay, that I was like, oh, everybody's talking about this show, let's go watch it. Y'all, I'm not lying, I almost wanted to throw up. That was the nastiest shit.
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, y'all. No, I was like, no. And you know, come to think of it, I think I mentioned it to Cameron, and she said, oh, she laughed real big, and she said, no, you just have to get past that first show and then it's good. I'm like, no, I'm not even going to try to make it past that first show because that was disgusting. I don't know, I hated every single thing about that. So Black Mirror, sorry, I'm never going to watch you. But yeah, so if y'all have any ideas about shows y'all like to binge watch, tell us in the comments, because we will get in there and binge watch it with you. Clay likes Always Sunny in Philadelphia, right?
Yes, I watch all of the seasons. That
moved in the meantime, while we haven't had Netflix. It moved off of Netflix and went to Hulu. So the same day I hooked our Netflix back up, I had to go get us some Hulu so Clay could watch his Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So
it's always fun.
Yeah,
there's like a new season of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It has who's in it? Oh, it has Haley Winland, or what his last name is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, that's who's in it.
What else do you like to watch?
Oh, I watch, let's see. I watch all Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
I
think all of them. I think your daddy and Nicole and Cameron all watched Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
I didn't watch it.
All of it. It's a pretty good show. It's about a teacher and a student make meth.
Yeah.
And they sell it. It's pretty funny.
What else is another one? What else do you like to watch? Oh, I know something y'all liked. Y'all liked that back in the old days, and they're putting the railroad in. What was that called? What was that show?
Railroad?
Justice? Was it?
Oh.
It was. I don't know what it was called. It was when they were building the railroad back in the old days, like in California, when like the gold rush came. They were putting the.
It was. Oh, I know. It's Hells on Wheels.
Hell. What?
Hells on Wheels.
Hells on Wheels.
Yeah, that's a show.
Okay, whatever that was. Dan loved that, and when Dan listens to something, I have to listen to it too, because like I said, the walls will be, vibrating. He listens to it so loud. And I even went and bought him headphones, wireless headphones, so he could lay in bed and watch his stuff.
He don't even wear them.
But he won't keep them charged. I guess I should go in there and just make sure every day that they're charged. Where am I going?
I don't know.
I'm trying to go to Home Depot, so it's going to be this way. Yeah, so I guess that should be my job to keep. Of course, you know what? The other day, we were standing there the other morning talking. He was fixing to leave out the door to go to work. And we were standing there, and this god-awful noise happened. We were standing right beside the TV, and I almost crapped my pants. It scared the crap out of me. The speakers on the TV went out, so now he ain't got no sound at all. You know what? That's why he's been watching my show.
Because that's sound.
He ain't got no speakers. Look, and I thought he was doing it because he does like this show now. But he come in there because his TV broke. That's what it was. Look, I was wondering, how did he come in here? Why did he come in here? Y'all, do you see this sweat? It's 80-something degrees outside. And Clay and I ran into town to try to help Dan come up with a faucet. Look at this. I'm just glowing. I was trying to help him come up with a faucet he needs for work tomorrow. What's over there? Oh, look. I'm laying on Dan's side of the bed. Look, he's got a drink. This is my drink I just brought in here with me. But, y'all, I don't know about this. Like, I put my bedroom in here in Nicole's old room. And I'm not sure about this because, like, I'm on Dan's side of the bed right now. Because my side of the bed over there, you see how close it is to the wall? Yeah, I have to climb in from the foot. I can't come up to the side of the bed, so that has been a pain in the ass. So I might put my room back over there where it was and just let this be a spare bedroom. Yeah, because we do have a living room. It's just not big. Like my bedroom used to be the garage, so it's 20 by 20, so it's just a really big room. And our living room is like, it's 20 feet long, but only like 12 feet wide. And I hate that because it's long and skinny. So I do have one. I just want a bigger one, laid out different. So, but I also would like to be able to get in and out of the bed without having to crawl on my hands and knees to the foot. You know what I mean? I know that don't sound like it should be a pain in the butt, but it's a huge pain in the butt. But, y'all, while I was in town, I did not find... Hey, man. Hey. Come in here with me.
I can shake this color. Yeah. It's like
oh, yeah. You like that color? Let me show. That's the color Clay said he likes. It's like a mix between blue and gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want for your tiny house?
Yeah. We like the bathroom.
Yeah, he said he wants that for this tiny house, bathroom. Anyway, we didn't come up with a faucet for Dan. And we went, God knows, everywhere.
Home Depot, Lowe's, and a dollar store, and I knew they wouldn't have it.
Yeah, we went to, about 3 or 4 different stores, and nobody had it, so... He's SOL today, isn't
he? Yep.
So, I'm going to get my little stuff on Amazon, and and I'd already looked, I don't have the option to overnight it to us, or I would have just done that, but since we couldn't find what he wanted, it's got to be a certain one, because, guys, it's going back in a trailer, and trailer houses have, like, a certain kind, like, it's all got to be hooked together, anyway, so he has to have a certain kind.
It sounds like a pain in the neck. Just
Yeah.
to get it.
Yeah. And so, but I'm going to get on Amazon and order it. And I think I can get it here within the week. So, if that man can't wait a week. He's SOL too, ain't he?
Yeah.
I picked up these nails. Y'all, I love fake fingernails. I don't even know what brand this is. Goldfinger, Posh Queen. And I never wear an entire set like this. Like, I'll do a set of red nails or a set of black nails, and then I'll do one, like, I like to do this finger, a different nail, and so I'll use these for just the different pretty nail, you know. So, yeah, I picked up those. I've never had that brand before because I've shopped at that store before, but I've never picked up that brand of nails before. But, guys, look what I picked up. I know you don't know what this is. This is green contacts. I have always, my entire life, wanted green eyes. So, it's the wig shop where I usually go to get Nicole's wigs. I saw these the last, I got something in my eye. Talking about contacts already got me thinking I got something in my eye. Oh. Anyway, oh my God.
You done found a man?
No.
Oh.
I've never had a contact in my head in my life. I don't need them. Well, I mean, if they had reading ones, I could use them. I couldn't because then I couldn't see to get around. But I saw these the last time I was in there, and I was like, I started to pick them up, but I thought, nah, I'm not going to pick them up. But while we were in town today, I was like, I'm going to go by there and pick those up. And the man that runs the beauty supply where we go is so sweet, y'all. He's such a sweet man. He gave me a little free, and I didn't even think about, you know, needing one of these. But he said, well, let me give you a free case. He's so sweet. But anyway, yeah, look at my hair looking like a hot mess. So I'm going to calm down. I'm going to calm down, cool down. I'm going to cool down. And then I'm going to get up and cook some supper. Y'all, I just put one of these contacts in. I've never had a contact in my life. And it is, I don't know if I really do have a piece of something on it. It feels like I have a grain of sand in my eye. So I think I'm going to have to take it back out and clean it or something because it feels like I have a piece of sand in my eye.